Hello everyone, and welcome to my second how-to guide for Little Nightmares 2, in which I will be going through the 18 glitched remain locations, which unlocks the secret ending for Little Nightmares 2. There will be timestamps down below, so if you're looking for a specific glitched remain, you can just jump to the specific one you want. And spoilers, I will have the secret ending at the end of this video, so if you're not interested in that, you can skip that section. However, let's get going. It's a controller. Yeah. The very first glitched remain that you will find in chapter 1 is very early on. When you get to this bridge area, drop down to the side. And instead of climbing straight up, just keep heading straight forward and you'll find a hidden tunnel. Head on in and you will get your first glitched remain. The second glitched remain in chapter 1. Once you have used the stick to get rid of this trap, simply slide down. And instead of moving forward, head back underneath the log. You will find a secret cave. And there you have it, your second glitched remain. The third glitched remain in chapter 1 can be found as you finish exiting the house before you enter the hunter's shed. Simply go over here and get 6 to help you get to the outhouse. Jump up, open it up, and head inside. Lovely. The final glitched remain in chapter 1 you will find on the beach once you wash up on the door. So head on forward just for a little bit, and then you'll want to turn left. You'll actually see the glitched remain appear there next to that, or in front of that TV. So simply head on over, walk through it, and you have collected your fourth and final glitched remain of chapter 1. The first glitched remain that you will find in chapter 2 is just after you push the TV off to help 6 get up above you. So run on up and jump over to 6 as normal. Without dying, that's an important one. Follow on up. And instead of going straight across there, head through the door that you'll go past that 6 would have walked through. And on the edge, just here, you'll find your first glitched remain of chapter 2. The second glitched remain that you will find in chapter 2 is in the front kind of schoolyard area before you head in. So run towards the front doors, but instead of going up the stairs, keep going. And you will see a dumpster in the background. And there you have your second glitch of chapter 2. The third glitched remain that you will find in chapter 2 is just after this room where you have all of the piled up desks. Deal with the ceramic toy children things. Climb up here and head on through. With the lockers directly through the door that you've jumped through, the third one in is slightly open. Pull it open. And hiding just inside there. Well done. You've got your third glitched remain. The fourth glitched remain that you will find in chapter 2 is in the area directly after the library when you escape the teacher. Walk on through till you're at the bottom of the staircase. Head on up. Turn left. And walk along the hallway and you'll see there's 2 bottles just down there. Head towards those. And you'll find your glitched remain sitting just next to the 2 bottles. Fifth glitched remain that you'll find in chapter 2 can be found just as you've solved the chess puzzle, gotten the key, and you've come into the hallway before the canteen. What you'll find is head on through. You'll have to move this serving tray to get into the next area. So move it across in preparation. Mono's very strong for such a tiny little being, isn't he? So there you go. That's now roughly in position, but instead of climbing straight up, head into the door that you've just revealed from that. Give it a good push, and you'll find a body and a glitched remain. Unfortunately, you're probably going to have to climb up the body. Head on over, and congratulations. The sixth and final glitched remain that you will find in Chapter 2 is after you've escaped the school and crossed that long bridge over the crater, you'll find that you'll have to move a dumpster to create a platform to jump up here. And simply keep walking along, and as you do, you'll see to your side there's an alleyway with what looks like a boat in it. If you head towards the boat, you will start to reveal a glitched remain. And there you go. The first glitched remain in Chapter 3 can be found just after you have obtained the flashlight. Walk out of the room where you get the flashlight in just through the door, and you'll come into another dark room where, if you look, there are beds on either side. Head towards the back of the room, and you'll see there's a push toy just to your right, and there is your first glitched remain of Chapter 3. The second glitched remain that you will find in Chapter 3 is just after you've burnt the toy to get the key and unlocked that room. The room you come into will be one full of hanging prosthetics. Run straight through, and you'll come to a hallway full of many other racks of prosthetics. Head towards the back, and there you have your second glitched remain of Chapter 3. The third glitched remain that you will find in Chapter 3 is in the hallway where all of the prosthetic limbs start bursting through the doors after you've just escaped the first round of walking prosthetics, whatever you want to call them. So before you start running forward and triggering the limbs to start coming through the doors, instead go behind you to the doors, to the bars. If you go back here, there is actually a gap in the right hand side. Go on through, head into this room, and there is your third glitched remain. The fourth and final glitched remain of Chapter 3 is directly after the corridor where you found the third glitched remain. Once you've escaped all of the prosthetic limbs and you've jumped down, you'll jump into a shower room. First of all, pull this switch to turn the lights on so you can see better. And in the far left corner, you'll see there's a little crate. Simply pull this out the way to reveal a little tunnel. Head on through. And it will lead you to a secret room where you will immediately be able to spot the final glitched remain of Chapter 3. The first of the glitched remains in Chapter 4 is right at the very beginning. When you get into the first alleyway, head towards the back, and you'll see that there's an open manhole cover. You'll need to head on down here. The ladder is just at the very edge of it. Head on down. Hi, Mr. Rat. I wouldn't recommend jumping. It will probably kill you. And there we go. Your glitched remain is just sitting right at the very edge here. Looks like they've been fishing. There you go. The second glitched remain in Chapter 4 can be found when you solve the first elevator puzzle. So we're at the end of the elevator puzzle now. All we've got to do is call the elevator back up. Thank you, 6. Wait for it to come up. And when you hit the very top, you'll see on your left, as you're facing the screen, there is a box in the corner. Pull this out. There we go. 6 will potentially get in the way, and it reveals a little tunnel. Head on through here. And there is your second glitched remain of Chapter 4. The third glitched remain in Chapter 4 is pretty much straight after the second one. Once you've climbed out of the tunnel that you opened and you've jumped through the window, you'll jump across a couple of building rooftops and you'll get to here. The obvious place to go is up the trellis work, but before you do that, go inside underneath it, and there are actually some boxes that you can climb to get in to this room. Climb up, head on in, and there you go. The fourth and final glitched remain of Chapter 4, and also the final glitched remain to get in the entire game, is not long after you first get the remote control. You'll make your way through the postal office room, and when you get to the end, climb up here, as you would do anyway to continue, and you'll see the little coat hanger. Jump. Whee! Love this bit. And smash! But don't go through that door yet. Head back on out. Because no, we want to go this way. This way is much more interesting. Jump on down, and what we're aiming for is this window just at the back. Sneaky, sneaky. Jump on up, head on in. And there... Oh. Okay, I hadn't noticed the figurine before. Great. Love it. Good nod to one. And there is your final glitched remain, not just of 4, but the 18th glitched remain in total. And you have now unlocked the secret ending. I hope you found the glitched remain locations helpful in your journey through Little Nightmares 2. If you are enjoying my videos, it would help me greatly if you hit that subscribe button down below. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, do remember to give it a thumbs up, and if you want notifications of when I'm posting on YouTube, you can hit the bell icon too. Take care.
I just wanna see you on my new grave before you turn.